It is no secret that the use of tobacco at an early age results in various non-communicable diseases, which can sometimes lead to death. In 2005, that message finally resonated with Nazim Hussain, who at just 11 years old started experimenting with tobacco, and not long after, he became addicted. Now a 59-year-old father of two, Hussein explained that what enabled his addiction in his younger days was the environment.
In those days, you were allowed to smoke in buildings, in public buildings, in commercial banks. Commercial banks actually had ashtrays in the line, so you could be smoking with, and now thinking back about that, I try to figure out, did I do that to people who were not smokers in a line in banks where they really had no air conditioning at that time?
Now he cringes at the thought of smoking in public. He related that it was the internet age that cemented his decision to stop smoking tobacco. How he finally got to quit smoking was to stop smoking for one weekend.
So I waited for the Easter weekend, which was Good Friday, Easter Monday. So instead of 2 days abstinence, I will do a 4-day abstinence. And then came to Tuesday and I had to make a decision whether I would want to continue or not. And I decided, based upon other small stories also, that I needed to stop.
In 2017, Guyana enacted the Tobacco Control Act, which was part of the World Health Organization Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. The act outlines a range of measures meant to keep the public safe from the harmful effects of tobacco. But according to Chief Medical Officer Dr. Nazim Hussain, the country still has a long way to go in reducing the use of tobacco.
We have been able to put increased taxation on the use of tobacco products, and so many things like promotion and so on. But looking back from 2017 to now, we should have have more strides gained in the control of tobacco. But the problem is really enforcement.
The tobacco industry has also developed innovative ways to get around the control measures and introduce alternative forms of smoking, such as hookahs and e-cigarettes. To counter this, Dr. Singh is calling for stricter enforcement of the act, but there are challenges.
One of the challenges is actually human resources. Human resources, because you need to have a special unit to actually go around and check in on it, in business places when we see advertisements in the papers and so on. We do have a small group within the ministry. We suppose there's something called a group called the Tobacco Control Council.
According to the WHO, approximately 8 million people die every year as a result of tobacco use, and of that amount, 1.2 million are second-hand smokers.
It is my right to breathe, fresh air, and I should be protected. And an environment, a safe environment, is part of our constitutional right to live in a safe environment. A safe environment means I should be able to breathe fresh air.
In Guyana, death certificates were changed to determine the deadly impact of tobacco use. The death certificates now include a section to say whether the cause of death was as a result of tobacco use. The Health Ministry is now analyzing the data.
In these days of social media, we see how these substance and substance abuse affect the human body. And so first listen to your body, and then be around bodies that will support you.